with you. One of the country's most successful companies is teaming up with one of the government's most inefficient agencies. Amazon working with the U.S. Postal Service to offer Sunday delivery. All right, Judge Napolitano is here. Let's qualify this a little bit. It's just two cities. It's New York and it's Los Angeles this year.
Right. Except New York means the New York City metropolitan area.
Yes.
So it goes to Connecticut, New Jersey, and Long Island.
Yeah, and they may extend this next year.
Yes.
But here's the story.
It starts immediately. It starts like this week.
Yep.
This coming Sunday.
Now, it seems to me this is a wonderful thing. This is private enterprise using underutilized assets in an insolvent public agency.
Yes.
I say this is wholly good.
Yes, if you look at it that way, it is good. The big picture here is that the post office is an example of perhaps the most inefficient aspect of the government. The post office is the government at its worst because it is operated on the basis of political decisions rather than economic decisions.
Right.
For example, UPS and FedEx cannot lawfully compete with the post office for first-class mail, but they certainly can compete with the post office for delivery of packages. Now, if UPS or FedEx or Fox News or General Motors shut down for a day, they'd lose a tremendous amount of money. When the post office shuts down for a day, it saves a lot of money. So there's a startling example of how ordinary operating expenses are always in the red with the post office, except for packages.
Right.
When it comes to delivering parcels, the post office actually makes a little bit of money. So here you have the classic entrepreneurial, up from the bootstraps, create vast amounts of wealth out of nothing, Jeff Bezos and Amazon, with the slow, lethargic, political model
wonderful.
post office, and they're going to find a way for the two of them to work together.
Although, you know what, I think
spread.
you got to give a shout out to the Postmaster General who's thrown some ideas out there to cut the fat. And you know, obviously he had to greenlight this as well. And this Congress, to your point, Congress keeps stopping him. They want to keep these post offices open in towns with 3 people.
Right. They also want to stop Saturday deliveries because, again, they save money for every day they stop deliveries, and Congress won't let them do it. But think about this. UPS and FedEx do not deliver anywhere on Sunday.
Right.
Now you have the post office, which will be entering this marketplace. Will it cause UPS and FedEx to start delivering on Sunday, or will UPS and FedEx use the post office to deliver for them on Sunday, which will give the post office even more work to do on Sunday? And will first-class mail follow? Because if the postman is coming to your neighborhood anyway, they might as well drop off those first-class envelopes.
Look, the Postal Service has an unrivaled delivery system, a network that is absolutely unrivaled. It reaches everybody in America.
Now,
but look, suppose it were gradually taken over by the Amazons, the FedExes, the UPSs of this world, gradually take over the function of the Postal Service. Wouldn't that be terrific?
Would be absolutely terrific. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Uh-oh.
Did the Cameron government recently sell the Royal Mail?
Yes, the British government did.
The Royal Mail, which is an older postal system than we have here. Obviously, everything you guys have is older than ours. Is now in private hands?
Yes.
Is it working any better, or too soon to say?
It's too soon to say, but the principle was breached. A government agency which had been run by the Crown for, I think, at least 150 years, maybe much longer than that, was then sold, privatized. They did an IPO, for heaven's sake.
So are postal employees of the Royal Mail now private employees?
Yes.
Wow.
I think I'm right in saying that. They're heavily unionized.
This could be the beginning of a marvelous change here. I mean, for libertarians, it's a little odd because we know the model doesn't work. Yet, it says in the Constitution the government shall operate a post office, so it is clearly constitutional.
I've got a bone to pick with libertarians.
Uh-oh, what happened now?
You took away the margin of victory in the Virginia gubernatorial election.
It's a very, very strange case.
Disgrace. And that libertarian candidate, your guy, took money from an Obama bundler.
Yes.
And you couldn't see what was coming down the pike.
Isn't that very upsetting? Very upsetting. There's also serious questions about whether he's a libertarian who favors NSA spying is not a libertarian. But that's a very unhappy outcome. If that race had gone another week, Cuccinelli would have won.
Yes, and if your libertarian candidate had dropped out and gotten out earlier,
I think the libertarian
Cuccinelli would have won.
The libertarian also takes from liberals as well.
Not much.
On issues like civil liberties.
Not much.
Which are
You're desperate, Judge. You're totally wrong on this one, and I think you know it. But it was a great interview.
What am I going to do with my one-liner now? The government can't even deliver the mail. Is that going to work?
No, that's not going to work.
It's a Milton Friedman one-liner.
Drop it, lad.
It's not mine. All right.
Judge, thank you very much.